Okay, focus.
Welcome back, it's me, Noelle, again. I just wanted to do an intro, and yes, I have bangs now. Melissa and I went to a wholesaler a couple months ago. I'm just putting it up because you know how it is. I wanted more videos in between our crystal hauls, so that's why I had separated some time out in between. But like I say later on in this video, if you're interested in any of these crystals, they are linked in the bio. Melissa just got a new website. It looks really great. One of my family members helped her, so it's going to just really up the business, I hope. And if you like my videos, of course, just subscribe and comment what you want to see next time. Yeah, but until then, I'll just see you guys in my next video, probably in Libra season. So until next time, bye. We back. So the first crystal we wanted to talk about is carnelian, which we got these spheres at the wholesaler. And Mel, would you tell us what kind of properties our carnelian has?
Carnelian is for our root and sacral chakra. It is good for star signs of Taurus, Cancer, Leo, and it's not on here, but it is also good for Aries. It helps build confidence, courage, passion, and helping find power within yourself. It's an action stone that fights procrastination and helps one to take the leap. It helps manifest the highest goals and dreams, increase creativity and sexuality, promotes self-control, marital happiness, and good fortune. It grounds attention to the present moment and symbolizes strength and beauty of our planet. Yeah.
It's associated with Mars for sure. I know that. Looks like Mars too, doesn't it?
It's really pretty. I like the one with the rainbow. Like it's like different colors.
These spheres are just so nice. You see, that one's more of like a brown, but these are more...
They're all different.
I know. This one has more like a little quartz like
in it.
Uh-huh.
That's probably, yeah. It's an agate. I like all these little swirls of this one. They're all different. Every single one of them is really different.
I like the black spot in that one.
That's a trait of carnelian. I've seen it in other pieces.
Mm-hmm. The one I have at home is a super dark red. It doesn't really have any
brown.
It doesn't have any brown in it at all.
But this is a good example of a wide variety of the color range that it comes in.
Mm-hmm. It's got all of them.
Yeah, literally red, brown, and orange.
Mm-hmm. Okay, our next one we have is lepidolite, which these are super sparkly. When we saw these, I was like, ooh, we got to get these. They came in like a little bag of a bunch of them, and I love the lavender color of these, but they can come in a darker form as well. But it's got like little mica. I don't know if you guys can sort of see that on camera.
This one might catch it.
Here,
those little silver flecks are like mica.
Yeah. Now this one, these are like the palm stones, and this is like the one galette we picked out. Yeah. And would you read us our properties for lepidolite?
So lepidolite is 98% lithium. So it's really good for people with depression, stress, and anxiety and worry. It's relaxing, it's calming, it's really good for insomnia, emotional extremes. It encourages release of identification with the ego, acceptance of the present moment. It's good for ADHD and hyperactivity. It is known as the stone of transition. And it is a heart chakra crystal. It comes in pink, purple, silver. I love to say lavender.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good for Libras. I really like it. It's really good for sleep. I wear a lepidolite bracelet as well. And I will notice that like if you wear it too long, you might be tired.
Oh,
So at first it'll be balancing you, but when you're done balancing and if you're wearing it versus carrying it, it might be time to put it down.
Yeah, it might be.
It is lithium.
Mm-hmm. They do treat people with like anxiety, depression with lithium, just so you guys know that. So I think that's interesting. But I just love the colors of these, and I'm so glad we picked them out. Sometimes it comes in like in a mica form, which is like very thin cut rock that looks really shiny. And
I have an example if you want to see one.
Yeah, we can show an example.
Little.
All right, so she brought down the different forms that it comes in. So this is raw. This is the mica. This is the piece I have at home. My sister got it for me for Christmas. I was struggling with lots of anxiety and stuff, so she picked this up in the shop, and that we have in town here. And I think it's so cool because you can actually literally see the reflection of the camera in here. And then a little tumbled, so sometimes they can come in like a darker form. And then here's the lighter ones. But I think it's really pretty. And you have any other things you want to say about it, Mel?
No, we have raw chunks in shop, and we've got the little tumbles in shop. I don't have
that's a personal piece.
Yeah.
But this is easy to obtain if you're looking for that kind of lepidolite. Oh, ignore the ammonite. We'll get to him in a second. He wants to come in early. Okay, so these are we just have these back in stock. These are the smoky quartz, which these are so pretty. Oh yeah, you can kind of see the rainbows inside of them. We try to pick out the ones with rainbows. I think they're the prettiest. If you want to know more about the properties, we're not going to go into it. I'll direct you to my other first video I did.
Do you see it on that one?
Yeah, it's right there in the middle. It's so cool. But we did already talk about the properties of smoky quartz. So if you want to check that out, I'll put the link in the bio.
Yeah, there it is.
But these are back in stock, and they're totally worth it. Keep it on your desk. Get away those negative people. This is the singular little amethyst that we got this time. So I think it's like, I like the chevron pattern in it. I mean, I that's what I would call it at least. Yeah. But I think it's really pretty. We thought it was the best one out of the bunch, the lot we saw. So, and amethyst, I think we got those in our last video. So I think if you want to look more into properties of that, you can watch that video. So we got some more dendritic agate galettes. Remember, these have like flowers inside of them, which is really cool. And the properties of it are in that last video that I did for a huge crystal haul to the wholesaler, which like I said, I'll link in the bio, but I really like these.
And then with the fluorite, the green fluorite was in it last time, but it was sold. So this time they're not.
Yep, it was bought by my friend Emily, and so she didn't have any to sell, but we've got a couple for you guys to purchase if you like it. And it has a little rainbow in it. Ooh, it just shone so good. Clip. I like how this one breaks, like the white around it. Yeah, but these are really pretty. Okay, so I was looking around in the shop, and I was like, oh my gosh, what are these? She got like a big egg for herself. I was looking at this egg that they had of this petrified wood, and I was like, that is amazing looking. And so I kept digging around in the boxes, and they had a whole bag of little palm stones, and I just think they're so neat because every single one is so unique looking from the other. If you just want to do some comparisons.
Yeah, some of them go like side to side, some of them go up and down, and no two are alike. And they kind of look like they've been painted, but they're literally real petrified wood. It's just been polished.
So I wasn't too familiar about the properties at all, so if you want to read that for us.
Okay, so they come in, as you can see, brown, red, and orange. They're good for star signs of Leo. They're good for the root and third eye chakra. And they are a stone of patience, growth, and spiritual evolution. They assist in past life recall and accessing ancient knowledge. They can reveal the Akashic records. They represent the evolution of humanity and the earth. They help one to overcome limiting emotional patterns. They're said to free humanity from the destructive patterns of the past. They encourage one to surrender to the universe. And it says here they balance the liver and cleanse the blood, but we're no substitute for a doctor.
Yeah,
So
no. Go to a doctor if you're sick.
Please.
You'd never had this in your shop before,
No,
right?
I've never had petrified wood in my shop before. It's a new...
And I've never really been drawn to it when I've seen it in crystal shops, because I've never seen versions of it. But they have a lot of fossils in the wholesaler we go to, so I was looking at this, I'm like, we have to get this, because it just looks like a painted desert.
They really do look like a painting. Everyone is so different. And they have a really nice, they just feel good when you
Yeah, it's just for like size comparison, this is how big it is in my palm. So it's a good size. And they're not heavy either.
And yes, you can hand pick them. So like you message me and I'll take pictures until you find the one you want.
Sweet. So ammonites were in our last haul, but we got a couple more because
Whoa.
Who is it?
Okay, after a lunch break, we are back. The dog barked, it was loud and scary, and I was like, what is happening? Okay, but anyway, we are back with ammonites. So these were in our last haul as well, but they went quickly, so we picked up a couple more, and we try to find some. They have this red flash in it, but some of them have a blue flash, and I hope it'll show it.
They are good for your root and third eye chakra. They are good for Aquarius and Cancer signs. They come in brown, gold, gray, red, and green, and you can see the different colored flashes there. Not all of them have a flash, but the ones that we have are hand-picked and they all have the flash. The spiral shape represents continual change and evolution. They stimulate the life force or chi within. They carry a strong earth energy, protecting and grounding the barrier, increasing stamina and physical energy. They can help to settle karmic debt and negative thought patterns. They're an excellent tool for past life regression, and they can help you access ancient knowledge.
I just think they're really cool. I have one on one of my tables at home, and I just really like it.
We have this oracle deck. Which deck is it that we kept drawing them? There's a card.
Oh, I think it's your
crystal mandala.
Yeah, the crystal mandala one by who's the artist? Is Alana Fairchild?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really pretty decks. But yeah, there's an ammonite crystal in there. We kept getting it, and I was like, I have to get it. Okay, I would say the only thing from experience now that from her last haul, I took it home and I was sleeping with it. Don't sleep with it. It keeps you up all night. Yeah, so I just kind of keep it far away from my bed, and it sits on my table, like I said, but not the best to sleep with, I don't think.
Probably good for meditation.
Yeah, better for meditation, I would say. And I can't see the blue flash in there, but they totally have them. I'm trying to see where it's at. And it was, see, like mine doesn't.
This one has a rainbow kind of.
Wait, I just saw.
Do you see? Like that one has like green in it right there.
I just saw the green when it was up.
Am I helping or not? I have no idea.
It's not really.
There's like green and
Could be
yellow.
the line. We'll show them in the natural light too to see, so you guys can see what they look like.
Do you see it?
That one is so pretty.
Are you catching it off the side right there? There's.
Oh
it's
yeah,
green
I can
and
see it.
It's like a rainbow almost.
Okay, yeah, you can see it when you turn. Yep, there it is. Yep, it's right here. Yeah, you can see the green. Yeah, it is so pretty. Okay, so more of the boring color, but nonetheless powerful, is tourmaline. And we saw the sizes of these. We were like, yep, gotta get those. And for size comparison, that's what they look like in my hand. And if you want to explain the properties of those, Mel, you can.
In the crystal world, black crystals are highly protective. Like basically any kind of black crystal is highly protective.
She'd be wearing them all the time.
I'd be wearing them all the time. This is shungite, obsidian, and this one is tourmaline actually. And tourmaline will absorb negative energy. So let me give you a quick rundown. It is for your root chakra. It comes in black. It is good for Capricorn and Gemini signs, although I'm an Aries, so anybody can use it. It is one of the most powerful stones to repel negativity and protect the aura. It absorbs and transmutes EMF. It acts as a shield, absorbing and transmuting psychic attacks, negative thoughts from others, spirit possessions, and all negative energy. It heals fear and panic, bringing a sense of safety and security. Enhances the ability to remain centered and grounded in the body. Provides and increases one's physical vitality, emotional stability, mental clarity, and memory. It grounds your true life purpose into your heart and stimulates the reflex points associated with the lower back. No wonder I love it.
Yes.
If you got a spirit possession, this is great.
That's not why I love it.
Yeah, that's not why. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I have back problems, so I like any crystals that kind of help with back problems or help with pain. But I was actually dealing with some serious mental fog, and it was just driving me nuts. And the most clarity that I had was after we had done the crystal haul and we were checking out.
Yeah, we were looking out at her haul, and then she was like, wow, I can think now.
Yeah, it just sat there holding one, and I had the most clear, it just kind of, the fog just kind of lifted. It was great. I felt centered, grounded, and just so much clearer. It was wonderful.
Yeah, but I love the size of these, and I think they're great to your collection if you want to add a tourmaline.
See it? Do you see it?
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about him. We'll get to him in a second. Okay, so a little more colorful and sparkly and gorgeous, we have Celestite, which I love. And I actually talked about this in my Gemini video that I did. It's good for, I know it's good for Geminis, but it's kind of good for if you're just trying to communicate a lot better. Pretty. Most of the time I see it in this raw form and not usually polished, but she has polished stones, little tumbleds, if you don't want to carry this around, which you probably don't, in her shops if you want to check that out. The link is in the bio. And would you like to read us some of the properties of Celestite?
Sure. Real quick, we don't want to confuse Celestite with Angelite. I actually have both in the shop, and there is a slight chemical difference in the crystals. Metaphysical properties are generally the same though. And it is a good throat chakra, third eye, and crown crystal. And like Noelle said, it is good for Geminis. It is great for mental activities, allowing one to recall and acknowledge spirituality and gifts from the divine. It's excellent for balancing and stabilizing the yin-yang energy. It fosters connection and the ability to work with goddesses, angels, and other ascended beings. Facilitates astral travel and dream recall, so you might want to keep one by your bed. Heals and cleanses area of pain or chaos, and encourages one to surrender and get in the flow.
Yeah, this is one you do want to sleep with.
And we handpicked these pieces.
Yep, we handpicked all these pieces that we showed.
Got little points on the top of it.
And they're also unique looking. Most of the time, sometimes they can come in eggs or hearts. I kind of like just the geode. They're kind of flat, and they're all unique in shape and size and color.
That's the back of it.
Yeah, that's the back of it. So, and some of the backs are just kind of flat like a rock. But then inside is something pretty. Okay, so this is the little clear quartz sphere we got, and as you see, I'm turning it. You can see all the rainbows inside. They had so many big ones. I have to say, if you're into scrying, oh my gosh, I just got a big glimpse of it. If you're into scrying, then this clear quartz spheres are probably your best stone to do that with. And do you want to read anything about it, Mel?
Sure, real quick on scrying. So like the first time I did it, I was doing it on accident and didn't actually realize what I was doing until I kind of looked into it. But basically all I was doing was just staring at the stone and then letting my gaze kind of go soft, almost like when you're daydreaming, and everything just kind of like went out of focus and images started to kind of like reveal themselves inside the crystal. I like crystals with inclusions for scrying. It just, I don't know, I start to see shapes. It's almost kind of like, what is that ink blot? It's kind
of, yeah, like the Rorschach ink block test.
It's kind of, you're supposed to have like a thought in mind of what you're trying to look for, or like just kind of in your mind, kind of like an intention. But I was doing it on accident, so I was seeing like
little pictures. They reminded you of things.
Yeah, and then they would kind of fade out, and another one would kind of come forth. So it was pretty. It's really interesting. It's fun.
A lot of the times you see with the giant ones, but you don't need a giant crystal ball literally to do this with. Yeah, you can see.
Anything that's kind of semi-translucent or translucent kind of helps, and inclusions give you kind of something to kind of look at.
Did you do one with the rose quartz once?
I've done it with citrine.
Citrine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And smoky quartz. I've also
smoky
done
quartz.
Smoky quartz. Yeah. So quartz is like one of your master healers. It has a lot going on for it. So let's go over it really quick. It comes in clear, black, gray, blue, and green. It is good for signs Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Isn't it all of them? I think that's everybody.
Yeah, that's like all the signs.
And I think it's good for all your chakras: root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. And it produces a naturally balanced energy field, modifying the available energy to all areas of the body. It harmonizes and aligns all human energies, thoughts, and emotions, increases abundance and prosperity, provides for enhanced energy, patience, and perseverance, allows for restful sleep, promotes inner peace, protects and clears negativity on all levels, amplifies the energy of all other stones, and relieves pain from the physical body.
Wow. He does a lot, this little guy. Sale. Oh, my battery's dying. So this is blue agate or blue orca agate. And this is funny, when I went to Las Vegas, I had just purchased like 2 big galettes, and then we went to the wholesaler and they had these. Mine kind of looks like this. I think this one is so interesting. I said, Mel, look, it has like a little moon in it. It is literally a moon. And we're filming this on full moon and Sagittarius day, and each one is so unique from the other. I said, girl, you have to get these. I just love them. So do you want to, what do we know about?
Blue agate, blue chalcedony, it has so many names. And I knew it as orca agate when she showed me these, but you can see that it's also, I mean, it's chalcedony in the chalcedony family. One of them actually has
little quartz in it.
There's one with flower agate on it.
Oh, I think it might be one of these.
It had like a little bit of...
Is it this one?
Yes. So that's chalcedony too, and that's flower agate. So that,
which she also has full stones of flower agate in the shop too, if you guys are interested. We talked about flower agate in the last haul as well.
So blue agate is for the throat chakra. It is good for Pisces. It is known as the stone of the diplomat due to its ability to help one express their thoughts in a way others truly hear and understand. It's excellent for those who fear speaking in public or to strangers. It's useful in balancing the throat chakra of those who tend to speak before thinking about the consequences of their words. Helps one to be more discerning about the words and thoughts they share with others. It's excellent for those who are constantly communicating in their line of work and teaches the lesson that our words become our reality.
Wow. Yeah, I really like mine. I was sleeping with it for a while. It's very calming and everyone looks so unique. I just love it.
I've never seen this. Like, I've never seen it with these
reddish
inclusions. And I was shocked to find flower agate on one of the back of them.
Yeah.
And then I like this little guy with the little quartz
in it.
Yeah. I like how different.
It looks like it got dipped.
Yeah, oh, here's one with the lace in it.
Oh, I love that. Dark on the other side, but I really like these and they're totally worth adding to your collection because I'd never really seen just the blue agate alone until I went to that shop in Las Vegas, and then I was like, oh, we bought all the ones that she had, and then we saw these at the wholesaler and we really love them. So if you're interested in any of these stones, then you can go to the link in the bio, and she's got a lot more stuff. So a couple more things left over from our last haul, but yeah, all these things are available.